You're welcome back. This is Newsfile. It's your most authoritative news analysis platform. And here on Newsfile, we put Ghana first. And my take, books win corruption fight in Ghana. Government has put 12.2 billion cedis in our pockets between 2017 and now. Never mind that this, in fact, is money we gave to government or loans taken on account of our tax. The finance minister just explained this was money spent on various projects to benefit citizens. More than this amount, some 13 billion cedis, was spent on the banking sector cleanup. I hope I understood the minister. This could have been avoided if people blew the whistle on the alleged regulatory breaches that officers of the central bank superintended to cost the taxpayer so much. Imagine if citizens were educated that the whistleblowers law guarantees them 10% of money recovered or substantial financial reward upon the successful prosecution of corrupt people and public officers fleecing the country. We have spent a couple of years begging China for $2 billion we will pay for. This brings excitement that it will be used to transform Ghana's infrastructure. But it is estimated that the country loses $3 billion each year to grand corruption. That's twice the aid money we get. So this country can do far better and without borrowing. Citizens in Tamale were extremely excited when the NCC took a rare whistleblowing awareness campaign to them this week. They had their suspicion that very little is heard of this law because, as they say, if you want to hide something from the Ghanaian, put it in a book. This law establishes 18 different avenues, including IOCO, BNI, the police, SHRAJ, heads of institutions, religious leaders, chiefs, and district assemblies for citizens to report impropriety and corruption. They were not excited when I disclosed that the 2006 law requires the establishment of a whistleblowers reward fund, which has not been put in place. There don't appear to be any plans to put it in place. It is out of this fund that one may get the 10% reward and refund of expenses he makes in exposing corruption. If you blew the whistle and got victimized, harassed, mistreated, or dismissed at work, you simply report to SHRAJ and you will get justice. You will get your job back. You will get compensated. And you and your family will receive state protection if your security is threatened. Yes, after 2 decades of campaign, the RTI law was passed, but curiously suspended to commence operation next year. This is another book that wins the corruption fight. But a couple of months to 2020, and there is no word about the implementing agency, the RTI Commission, established by the law, and almost all items on a roadmap for a smooth takeoff have been missed. Ghana has many fine anti-corruption laws, including one that has no history of application, even though it recovers 3 times the money stolen from the states, plus a possible 10 years in jail. That's the Government Contracts Protection Act, 1979. The procurement law and another recent book, the Special Prosecutors Law, have all won the corruption fight, but on paper. Laws don't work by themselves. Enough of the book corruption victories. Enough of the grandstanding lip service fight against the nation-wrecking graft and sleaze. That's my take. Thank you for your attention. And